Hello student. Today we see about the total red blood cell count. Total RBC count using hemocytometer because very large number of RBCs are present in our blood and practically counting this amount of red blood cells directly under the microscope is highly impossible. So RBCs are counted by using special type of chamber is known as a hemocytometer or Newbar chamber. There are two methods for estimation of RBC, microdilution methods and macrodilution method. Here I will explain both the methods, but the microdilution method is not preferred nowadays due to use of mouth pipette or rubber pipetting. So let's start with the microdilution method and then we'll move to the microdilution method. So first see the definition of total RBC count. Total number of RBCs counted per cubic millimeter is known as total RBC count. And for microdilution method requirements are microscope, hemocytometer. Hemocytometer consists RBC pipette, Newbar chamber and RBC diluting fluid. There are two types of RBC diluting fluid. One is the Hem's RBC diluting fluid and second one is the formalin citrate diluting fluid. So here we see the formalin citrate diluting fluid. In this diluting fluid contains sodium citrate 3 gram. Sodium citrate is a best anticoagulant. So here used as a anticoagulant. Formalin 1 ml. Formalin preserve the well morphology of red blood cells. And distilled water. Distilled water is a universal solvent and this fluid is isotonic with the blood, hence there will be no hemolysis occur. So formalin citrate diluting fluid. Another fluid is the Hem's diluting fluid. It consists mercury chloride 0.25 gram, sodium sulfate 2.5 gram, sodium chloride 0.5 gram and distilled water is 100 ml. So Hem's diluting fluid and sodium citrate diluting fluid is used nowadays as a RBC diluting fluid. Then we see the procedure of microdilution method. First, anticoagulant blood is properly mixed and then by RBC pipette draw blood up to 0.5 mark. Then wipe off tip of pipette, draw diluting fluid up to 101 mark. Then again wipe the tip of pipette. If using finger prick technique, the prick must be deep and bold enough to get necessary quantity of blood in RBC pipette without air bubbles. After taking blood sample and diluting fluid, the pipette take in horizontal condition between your two palms and rotate it to mix. Wait for few minutes and then discard the few drops up to 1 mark because there is only present diluting fluid. Then charge the Newbar chamber with the cover slip without air bubbles. Allow the cells to settle down and place the counting chamber over microscope stage or vice versa. Means charge the Newbar chamber first and then place the counting chamber over the microscope stage or first keep the counting chamber on the microscope stage and take a drop on chamber. So focus the chamber under the low power and then locate the center square with 25 small square. Switch over to high power object because the RBC counted under the high power lens. Then RBC counted is done with the help of 4 corner square and 1 center square. Then second method is a microdilution method. Means here test tubes is used for preparation of solution. So blood sample, EDTA anticoagulant specimen is required or capillary blood. Then RBC diluting fluid Hem's fluid or citrate, sodium formalin citrate diluting fluid. Hemoglobin pipette or micropipette. Hemoglobin pipette has 0.02 ml and micropipette means 20 microliter. Nubar chamber, gauze piece, graduated pipette. If pipette is not available, micropipette or HB pipette, then we shall take the graduated pipette, test tube and cover slip. Here, first take a test tube which is clean and dry. Pipettes also clean and dry. Then take a 3.98 ml RBC diluting fluid in a test tube. Then take 0.02 ml or 20 microliter blood specimen to the tube containing diluting fluid with the help of micropipette or RBC pipette. Mix well for a few minutes and then ready for chemocytometer. Now take the RBC pipette and fill it with diluted specimen and allow a small amount of fluid from the pipette to fill the chamber by capillary action. Do not overcharge the chamber and there should be no air bubbles in the chamber. So this is the method of microdilution method. Contain 3.98 ml diluting fluid with 0.02 ml blood sample. Mix well, take a drop on Nubar chamber and counting is done under the high power lens of microscope. Then counting method, focus the ruling area under the low power lens first and then count the RBCs in small squares of central square so it switch to high power lens. For the cells lying on border, marginal rules is applied. That is, when cells lying on left or lower border of squares are counted in respective square. In case of marginal cells, count the cells on L line, that is either on right or lower lines or left and upper lines. Here be some photos of uh, total RBC count. Charging Nubar chamber method. Take a drop from the pipette and allow it the under the cover slip. Then RBC pipette red bead contain inside the large bulb and marking 0.5, 1 and 101. These are the Nubar chamber ruled area. These four squares are used for WBC count and one center square are used for RBC count. Here we see the one square contain 25 small square. Again, one square of these contains 16 square. So out of 25 square, we only count 4 corner square and 1 center square. Under high power lens, this square is look like that. So these are the RBCs. These are the RBCs. So counted the cell accuracy is important because one cell counted in double square increase the amount of RBCs. Calculation. Total RBC count counted per cubic millimeter is equal to number of red blood cells counted into dilution factor upon area counted and depth of chamber. Where dilution means 1 into 200, 1 by 200. So here we take a figure only 200 because we write here dilution factor. Then area counted out of 400 only 80 squares are counted. So 1 by 5 square millimeter and depth of chamber 1 by 10 millimeter. So this is some calculations and last figure is n into 10,000. Normal values, total RBC count in male is 4.5 to 6 million per cubic millimeter and female 4 to 4.5 million per cubic millimeter. It is increase in hemo concentration due to burns and cholera. Central cyanotic stages seen in chronic heart disease, decreased lung functions and polycythemia. So in that condition RBC count is increased. While decrease in old age, in pregnancy and different anemia. Sources of errors. False high count and low count. Collection of blood from the area where the hemo concentration means plasma level is below or decrease. So this area is known as hemoconcentration where the RBC count is increased. Inadequate wiping of pipette, improper pipetting of blood, improper mixing of specimen, blood specimen and diluting fluid, uneven distribution in counting chamber and errors in calculation and typing. False low count, blood dilution with tissue fluid due to edema or squeezing, where RBC are decreased. Improper pipetting and dilutions. Dilution of content in pipette by saliva, errors in calculation, and improper adjustment of cover slip or counting chamber. So, these are some sources of errors for due to which false high counts and low counts are occur. Thank you.